Everyone has been to the zoo before, either as a date or with your family or on vacation. Have you ever noticed how the animals act and look? Recently, I went to the zoo and I noticed how sad and depressed or anxious they looked. Limited space, lack of normal temperatures, and other conditions factor into why these animals shouldn't be in a zoo. Though the zoo does help educate the public about animals and their environments and other factors, is it really ethical to constrain these animals into cages outside of their natural habitats? One of the main things about zoos is the lack of space. In the wild, animals have all the land of their natural areas. Though while I was there, for example, the tigers and cheetahs have very little space, especially the cheetahs. They were just pacing around their enclosures, not having anywhere to run, anywhere to get proper exercise. They looked thin and lanky and didn't have proper muscle mass. Also, the gorillas seemed sad and isolated from everyone else, and the giraffes were all trapped together in a corner. Also noticed in their enclosures the very not necessarily ethical ways that they keep the animals from escaping. For example, back to the giraffes, they had what looked like plants line their enclosure, but were really sharp metal rods that would deter them from going towards the edges. And throughout the enclosures of the more dangerous animals like the lions or gorillas, they had what seemed to be an electrical wire running the perimeter. Now, this is more of a problem with some of the older exhibits and not as much as the newer ones, but it's still not very ethical to keep them in such close contained quarters. Also, for most of these animals, their normal temperatures aren't what Texas provides. They belong in areas like the savannah or colder places, more very specific temperature areas, which the zoo cannot provide. We can't bring down zoos, but we can help stop the containment of these animals by not supporting the zoo or not buying things from the gift shop, or just taking the time to do your own research about what's ethical as far as how these animals are treated and what treated in zoos and how they would be in the wild.